The U.S. Department of Justice Office of Inspector General is a civilian staff United States federal law enforcement agency that falls under the U.S. Department of Justice. The U.S. Department of Justice Office of Inspector General, or DOJ, OIG for short, is responsible for investigating fraud, waste, misconduct, and corruption within the U.S. Department of Justice. This includes U.S. Department of Justice agencies such as the FBI, DEA, U.S. Marshal Service, Bureau of Prisons, Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives, etc. The pay range for the U.S. Department of Justice Office of Inspector General is between 80,000 and 180,000 annually, which makes it the second best paying agency within the Department of Justice. And it also makes it the third best paying federal law enforcement agency within the United States. The U.S. Department of Justice Office of Inspector General has domestic-wide jurisdiction across the United States and its territories to investigate and combat corruption within the U.S. Department of Justice. If you were to ask someone to list out all federal law enforcement agencies within the Department of Justice, they would probably forget this one. Now, this is partly because of how small the U.S. Department of Justice Office Inspector General actually is. Compared to other Department of Justice agencies, federal law enforcement agencies, such as the FBI, which has over 13,000 special agents. The Department of Justice Office of Inspector General has only has 500 special agents, and that is a huge difference. Again, it is the reason why it has such a small employee count is because the agency, the mission of the agency is really small. Literally all they do and have case jurisdiction over is corruption within the Department of Justice. The things that the FBI do and the ATF do and the DEA do, they're much more serious and complex, which is kind of ironic because the U.S. Department of Justice Office Inspector General has a much higher salary than most of those agencies, other than the FBI. Just like most other federal law enforcement agencies, the U.S. Department of Justice Office of Inspector General trains its special agents at the Federal Law Enforcement Training Center in Glencoe, Georgia. The U.S. Department of Justice Office of Inspector General reports to the U.S. Attorney General, who reports to the U.S. President. The U.S. Department of Justice Office of Inspector General doesn't work with that many agencies, since it's usually the ones doing the inspections and audits into other agencies. However, it may work with other DOJ oversight agencies, such as the FBI OPR and the DOJ OPR.